What's up, guys? Hope you guys are all doing well. Right here behind me we have a Jeep. I purchased it yesterday from Copart, and this Jeep has probably the dirtiest oil on any car that I've ever bought. I mean, it's like literally pitch black. This was a theft recovery sold by an insurance company, so it would make sense that they probably stole it, drove it over the limit, and didn't change the oil. So that's what we're gonna do today. Since this oil is so darn dirty, I'm gonna prep everything. I'm gonna start draining the oil, and then I'm gonna go pick up a filter for it, because I want as much of the black dirty oil out of that engine as possible. There are a few things going on in here. No battery, because the battery is dead. So a new one is on its way. Those hood struts are not holding. That's why I got this piece of wood right here. And in like old fashioned, I usually remove the oil cap for better airflow. I'm gonna place it somewhere right here. I jacked up the Jeep. I got some wheel props behind it so it doesn't roll back. Safety is always first. I got a jack underneath, or the jack stands. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but we're gonna get started. Since it's hard to see from the front because of the sun and the lighting right now, we're gonna go behind the front tire, and it's right there. To take out the oil drain plug, you need a 16mm socket, which I have right there. While the oil is draining, take a look at this. If you saw my 2004 Ford F-150 oil change, I also showed you guys the oil that I drained from my regular oil changes when I hold on to cars. This is definitely long overdue for an oil change. This is pretty crazy. But we're gonna let it drain slowly, and I'm gonna run to the store to pick up a new oil filter. I'm taking my 2000 F-150, and I checked the oil on this truck because I was like, well, you know, maybe I'll need to replace the oil on this thing. And you guys see the difference? That Jeep almost seems like it was neglected, at least in the sense of oil changes. I mean, it ran fine. It's a little dirty, but off to the store we go to get a oil filter for it. We made it. Guess where I am? That's right, Walmart. This is where I get my oil and filters. I think I need X. This is probably the one I need, but I'm gonna check. Ah, look at that. It's almost like a new 99 Grand Cherokee 4.0 oil filter. Oops, not Canon. I need Fram TG16 or XG16. So I need that one, but I need this one. Though, what I'm wearing, I feel like I'm gonna show up on like People of Walmart website. I got some like long socks, some shorts, and a long thing that you guys see here. Feels a little weird, but I don't care. I'm on a mission. So let's get this paid for and get back to the Jeep, so that you guys see exactly how much it is. I am so happy with today. Such a beautiful day out. I can't wait till summer. Like, it's warm from the sun, but you still feel the cool breeze because the temperature isn't as warm yet. And look at that, within a second or two, back at my place. So one fear that I have is, well, actually no, K&N filter. Those are awesome. So it has a place where I could put the socket on. I'll have to find out what size. But the fear I have, because it seems like it's been so long since the last oil change, that oil filter being kind of baked on. But I don't think we're gonna have that problem because it's a nice K&N filter. I got my oil drain pan positioned right here, and I am hoping that it's gonna be a good spot so that it doesn't leak all over my driveway. But in any case, I got a cardboard box underneath. So let's give this a try. Got the filter undone. Man, this sun glare. Let's do that. You need a 1-inch socket. Well, I guess you don't need it, depends on the filter you have, but that's what I needed, a 1-inch socket. I'm gonna let it drain a little bit. I could see it's still running. And once it's done, I'm gonna take out the filter, put the new one in. I already put the drain plug in. I'm just gonna, well, while the filter is draining, I'm actually gonna lower the Jeep and get it ready. Here's the new filter. One thing I suggest you guys do is put some oil on your finger and then go around the gasket and then the thread. I think for future oil changes, it'll make it a little bit easier to get that filter off. Got the oil drained, got the new filter installed. Time to fill it up with oil. This engine, it's a 4.0 6-cylinder, takes 6 quarts of oil. I'm using Mobil 1 full synthetic 5W30 oil, and I'm gonna put 6 quarts in it. I put a little bit under 6 quarts of oil in here, started it up, jump box of course, because it doesn't have a battery. You want to spot check, there's a few drips, but I'm assuming that's from the old oil because it looks really dark. You want to make sure nothing's leaking, nothing around the oil filter. Sounds pretty good. I'm gonna let it run for a little bit more, and then I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, and I'm gonna check the oil level. So, as always, what's the cost? So 6 quarts of oil, I buy them in 5-quart jugs, something like this, and that costs after taxes like 24 bucks. I think it's 22.57 or something like that without the tax. And the filter you guys saw was a little over 7 bucks. And if you account for another quart, I'd say you're looking under 40 bucks for an oil change, which for a full synthetic oil change, and again, half an hour of work, I think is definitely very worth it. And wish you guys the best of luck on your own journey when you guys do your own oil changes. Hopefully this helped you. Stick around for more videos because I do take videos of a lot of car maintenance and my adventure, so stick around. I appreciate the support, and I will see you guys in the next video. So we showed up to Copart, me and this guy.
I get it, okay.
He gets it. So we have the trailer right there. Wait. Right there it is. And it doesn't have straps, because that guy right there, he didn't put the straps back in after they got wet. So we're gonna try to drive this thing to my place. I mean, I started it. The fluids are good. It just has a bad battery. So hopefully everything is gonna be good, but I feel like today might be an adventurous day. So I guess we'll see how it's gonna work out. Stay tuned. There it is. It's a little dirty. So actually, if anybody wants to clean this and make some money, let me know how much you want for cleaning this, and we'll go from there. Interior is pretty good, but like trunk will need a cleaning, floors, that type of deal. But yeah, seats are pretty nice. So we're gonna try to drive it and see if it'll make it home. We are off. So my 2 fears for this car is the battery. It's very dead. Hopefully the alternator will keep up, keeping it charged. It looks like it's at 14 volts, so it seems like we're good. What was my other fear? Oh, overheating. Every car that I buy, my high fear is of a car overheating. So hopefully this thing will make it home safe and sound. We're gonna take it easy though. Dom dom dom. Will it go any higher? Moment of truth. If it goes higher, I gotta pull over ASAP. Looks like we're holding in. We're gonna keep going. So far so good. Smooth, quiet, no issues, but it will need a new battery. So I think we're gonna make it home just okay. Made it home just fine, but look how dead the battery is. And nothing. That tells me that it needs a new battery.